So, continuing on our A to Z of divine virtues, today our topic is on Z, so zeal. And when one is zealous, they have an extra boost that is energy to pursue whatever they want, any aim or objective. It's quite easy because they naturally have that enthusiasm and that extra power to actually overcome any obstacles that come their way. So even obstacles that do come is not even a big deal because they don't see it. The focus is on the end game. And so where does this energy come from? All energy that we have exists within the soul, and we can decide how we would like to use our energy, our power. And what happens is that we tend to gain power, but we can very easily, as we gain this power of positivity, of goodness, of good wishes, of pure feelings, in the same way, we start losing our power that quickly also by waste, negativity. That is the number one drainage when we put our attention to a lot of external factors. Then that focus draws our energy that way. And when we do that, we start leaking that energy out of us. And so naturally, when our energy drains, the body doesn't feel so good, but the mind is the master. And if our mind is weak, then our zeal disappears. We don't have any more zeal to do anything. Our energy is depleted. And then it's difficult to pursue anything in life. And then the repercussion of all of that is that we get depression and stress and so many other factors that actually start affecting us. So, how do we keep that positivity? How do we keep that zeal going? Well, it's the correct use of our power that we have. We all powerful beings. We all have this energy within, but we need to tap into it here and now. And we can do this through meditation, of course. But meditation doesn't mean you need to sit in one place and you then actually concentrate. Yes, initially you want to do that so that you start building that power. But after that, you need to be able to use and utilize that meditation power that you have to actually go within throughout the day and then grow that power. And remember who you are in essence. Remember the virtues you have. Remember the positivity. And when you remind yourself throughout the day, that is called meditation through action. So that's karma yoga, what we call that. And that will also help to increase the zeal that you naturally have and that enthusiasm. So, in order to do this, we need to have a type of creativity. And that type of creativity, a lot of people may label themselves as creative or not creative, but we actually all naturally creative beings. We all have that creative ability. It is a matter of not finding excuses, but actually having the ability to enthuse oneself and give oneself that power to push forward and not be overcome by any illusion, looking at outside, looking at people, looking at objects, and depending on these to give you happiness. But instead, we need to stop using our head, but start using our heart. What does my heart say? What is it telling me? Start listening to the intention behind it. And when you start listening to your heart, you will see that the creative activity within the mind actually increases. And then once you actually utilize your creativity, there is so much enjoyment in it. There's happiness and it is fun and you are able to express yourself, and then that allows you to feel self-respect, and this naturally brings that zeal. So any laziness, any tiredness will actually start disappearing. So How do we overcome looking outside? We need to recover that inner strength. We need to let go of dependency. People, what they do is they like to copy each other. If I say I'm tired, you will see the opposite person, the next person will say, oh, me too, I'm so tired. It's very easy, especially negativity. It's very contagious. So, in order to prevent that, we need to go within the mind, strengthen it, remind ourselves of the harmony, the peace that's within, and start overcoming these negative tendencies and dependencies. So, when we copy each other, what happens is that we start even seeing the good things, of course, but we draw into some of the bad things, of course, naturally, because we think, well, if the other person's doing that, well, I can do whatever I need to do. It gives me an excuse, but that's not true. Holding on to your qualities is more important. When you're tempted to copy another person's wrong behavior, we need to increase our inner strength, our inner power, irrespective of what's happening around me in my environment and the people around me. If I use my original qualities in every situation, I will be the example. And when others copy me instead because I'm using value, that value is just going to grow throughout the world. So it doesn't mean that when someone's nice to you, are you extra nice to them? That's what happens. That's normally the case. And if someone's not nice to you, do you get back in a big way? It's a question to ask the self. Do you catch yourself becoming an imitation of people you meet as you reflect, as you see them, their mannerism, their behavior, their moods? If they're in a bad mood, do you get in a bad mood? How vulnerable are you? Observe yourself in the next coming week and see how vulnerable are you. If you are vulnerable, it's okay for now, but try and step in and make a change. Be the person who you really are. Remember yourself. Remember who you are. Remember what you're made of. Remember the qualities that you have. And once you do that, that creativity will start growing. So zeal actually enables us to change dependencies, that habit of copying other people. Zeal gives us the power to be nice to everyone, no matter how they treat me. I will be able to create a barrier and the power to actually change my thought pattern in a situation which doesn't seem to be for me, which is actually quite against me. And zeal actually ignites that light within, that positivity, that creativity, and the faith in the self, and then allows that goodness to grow. So we have three options. One, when something negative is happening around me, we can either reflect on their behavior and deplete our values. So when we reflect on their behavior, what happens is we're draining ourselves. We're causing that leakage. We're causing that loss of power because we start thinking waste. We start thinking negativity. And that's just a classic example. The other is to absorb their behavior and then go into pain. So I'm unhappy because someone acted this way, and then I absorb that energy, and now I'm causing myself that pain. Why am I causing myself that pain? I didn't do the bad action. So why am I taking on that? And this is exactly what happens. It's a cycle that occurs day in, day out, and it's time to change the pattern. So that's the second option. Do we want that? No, because we're not causing anyone, and who are we to judge anyone else, for example? So what we really need to focus on at that particular time is to transform your energy, my energy, by radiating the inherited goodness that we accumulated through meditation practice. So when we meditate, we automatically building that power. And then because I have tapped into that positive energy, then others will see that there's something different about this person. Others will start identifying the virtue and the value that's within. And automatically, as you act that way, your karma and your destiny is going to change, because you have not lost your power, but in fact, you have gained power, and you were able to utilize that power and direct it in the right manner. And when you do that, you're going to feel enthused. You're going to feel zealous. You want to actually share that goodness. So that saying where they say an eye for an eye or tit for tat should go out the window, really, because it's not that. We're not here to do that. We're here to enhance each other's qualities, to help each other grow in value, in good behavior, in respect, in love. And that's how we really want to be living with each other in any case. That's what we all want in general. You get the people who are takers and the people who are givers. And if you find that you're always needing someone to do something for you because you just don't have the enthusiasm, the zeal, or the power within you, well, it's time to tap in and say, well, I do have the power. I do have the energy to actually give myself that amount of time to produce something I want to. And when you start going into that level, your self-respect will actually, shoot high. And then when you do that, that zeal to do more jobs like that, you can start off with something small and then grow that. That will start changing the way you see things, the way you accept other people, the way you act, and just your general living. And so let's carry that zeal, that enthusiasm with us. Let's have that faith and let's tap into that positive, creative essence that we are. And let's have a good meditation on zeal. So sit comfortably, relaxed. Take a moment for yourself. As I sit in the consciousness of the I, the spirit filled with power and goodness, I experience myself as this light, detached and loving, free to be. And as I focus inwards, I look a little bit deeper, much closer, and really see who I am. An enthusiastic, creative being, one who has many talents. I dive deep into the ocean and I see my pearl, the being that I am, enchanted, shimmering. I take a closer look and I see the smooth, creamy light of many hues, so elegant, so unique, so beautiful. This is my core. And as I see myself clearly, I see the world around me, so unique and elegant. I become fully aware of my powers, of my virtues. I am now awake. I want to only work through my values and my virtues. Because this is the very essence of who I am. I want to be that lighthouse for other people. The example, the one who shows everything in their true form, the one who removes any negativity, the one who removes any waste. And as there is negativity and waste around me, I decide to remain unaffected. Unaffected by the surroundings, in a place of tranquility. And in this tranquil scene of my mind, I observe my truth. I see a clear pathway before me. And recognize the familiar road that I sometimes stray away from. I decide today I want to stay on my path. This is where I want to be. I know the road I want to take. And I have the power to remain safe here. I know the self. I know the I of who I am. And I trust myself. I trust the peace within me. And I trust the values that I hold. And I know that others too, like me, are looking for their own path, their own core values. In the vast sea of my mind, I find a place where I can be true, where I am of value. I have faith in my abilities. And this faith gives me the power of creativity. I want to be different because I am proud of my specialities. I want to be an example because I have the zeal to do so. And knowing that we are all on this journey of life together, knowing my uniqueness and purity, I and rediscover my specialities again, tapping in each time and reminding myself of the peace that I am, of the joy that I have, of the love that I can share. And I know I'm not alone in this space. Surrounded by values and virtues, power and qualities, surrounded by beings who are like me on this journey of life, I see everyone's specialities. And even though we are all so different, we are all the same. I find my zen. My moment of zeal and a sense of freedom. In this newfound reality. My energy is now empowered and my mind enlightened